my channel. I'm Sharon and this is Fun with Cross Stitch. Today is Wednesday the 27th and this is floss tube number 55. Now I've had a lot of new subscribers over the last month since just before I done my whip parade. So we might just do a little bit about myself so that everyone knows who I am and what I'm about. This is a channel mainly about cross stitch. I do sometimes do knitting and crochet, but not very often. So you might see some of that. If I do, it'll be tacked on the end, so that if you don't want to watch it, that's fine. I do make project bags and sell them. I put them on here first so people can see them. And if you're interested, then you let me know in the comments. And then I put them up on the Facebook group. There is a Facebook group called Fun with Cross Stitch. So if you haven't joined that and you're interested, just pop along and answer the 3 questions. Now there is a lot of challenges going on there that are already on there ready for next year. We have one for every month. We have a 1-year challenge and we also have a 2-year challenge. So there's lots going on over there. It's a very, very active group. So if you're interested and you haven't joined already, just pop along. Just make sure you answer the 3 questions to get in. Stay at home all the time. I was going to say stay at home mum, but there's no kids at home now. I used to stay home to look after the kids. I've got 7 kids. They're all grown up now. The youngest is 18 and the eldest is 35. So a good array of ages. I've got 17 grandchildren, so that's a lot of grandkids. Hubby's got 2 kids and 4 grandkids. So in the total we have 9 kids and 21 grandkids between us, and no more kids in the future. Grandkids probably, yes, but no more kids. So yeah, so that keeps us busy. What else is to tell you? I live in Queensland, Australia. At the moment we're going through a lot of storms, yeah, it's not too bad where we live. There's been a lot of trees down. We're not getting the floods like some places are, but we've had a lot of trees down. Nothing on our property except for all the debris from all the other trees, so we're pretty right where we are. Tiger vanished. We live here, just the 2 of us. Mum and Dad were living with us. We built a house big enough for Mum and Dad as well, but Mum passed away in 2020 at the beginning of COVID, and Dad passed away in 2021. So there's only the 2 of us left here now. Yeah, I think I have a cat named Tiger, which you will see on here quite often. Just probably not today because he's taken off, but other than that he normally shows an appearance. Yeah, and I think that's about it. If you want to know any more details or anything else, just leave a comment in the comment box down below. I'll always answer them. If I don't answer them straight away, I normally heart them and then come back and answer them. So that's it. I have some giveaways for my 2-year flossiversary, so we might do them first and then we'll get stuck into everything. So the first one is a little kit. It's called Sea Life. It's from Lanati. It's just a little kit. It has everything in it. I haven't opened it, so it has everything in it. Pretty sure it'd have a needle in there. Like I said, I haven't opened it, so it's got the thread, it's got the fabric. It's a 12.5 by 15.5 centimetre, so it's only a small. And for this one, if you leave the comment S-E-A, you can leave these in a sentence, or you can just write the word or something. Be creative. You don't have to be, but as long as the word is in the comment box, you will be in for the running. The next one is another Leantra. This one is Yellow Daisies. So for this one, we'll put the word yellow, Y-E-L-L-O-W. Okay, another one. We have 5 to give away today. The next one is a counted cross stitch. Make it. It's a koala. So this one is just a koala, and just put the word koala. Now this one has the fabric, the cotton, a hoop, and a gel packet. I haven't even opened this one either. I think I can see a needle poked in between the fabric. So this one is koala. Alright, the next one is another kit. It's for a pot puree bag, but you wouldn't have to make it a pot puree bag if you didn't want to. It's a Semco. This one has a needle, it's got the thread, it's got the fabric, and a card to put sort your fabric on, your floss onto. So this one just put flowers. Now these ones I've had for a while. They're just not me. I just wouldn't do them. This one is Leave an Imprint. It's from Cherry Hill Stitchery. It says, there is no footprint so small that it does not leave an imprint on this world. This one's a cute one, but I still don't think I'd do it. So for this one, just leave the word owl, O-W-L. And these are available to anybody, anywhere, any of my subscribers. You can live overseas, you can live in Australia, it doesn't matter, I will send them anywhere. The way I look at it is you spend your time watching me and subscribing, and for me to send out giveaways, it should be available to everyone. That's my opinion, that's just the way I do it. So you've got owl for this one, flowers for this one, koala for this one, yellow for this one, and C for this one. But someone may as well get some joy out of them. Just rest them up there so I know where they are. Yeah, someone may as well get some joy out of them. Okay, now the last fortnight I got more stitching than what I thought I would. I ended up working on 12 projects. Now one of them is a start and more or less a finish, which you'll understand when I show you. So I've worked on 12 projects and I've done 6,437 stitches. So we might just get into them. I have been getting my projects ready for next year. I'm doing 24 in 24 for Whip Warriors. So that was starting new ones, and I have to put at least 200 in each project to make them a start. So the first one is a new start. This one is from Charting Creations and it's called Around the World. And that's what this one's going to look like. Now I've started down here with the penguins. I haven't done a lot. I've done 389 stitches. This one is done on 22 count even weave. Now this is my first time doing a different fabric besides Ada. So this is all new to me, and hopefully I'm doing it okay. I don't think I've done too bad. This is the start on this one. Now I got 389 stitches in it, and I'm on 0.29%. Now I have set challenges or goals, more or less, for each of my projects, which I won't go over every time I do them. But I'm going to do, at the end of every month, I will let you know what I've done on those ones and how I am on the challenge. But for this one, I want to reach 10%, so it means I've got to do 28,620. And I'm on 0.29%, so I've got a long way to go, but I've got 12 months to make my goal. So I don't think that's too bad for the first time on even weave. Got to admit, I did need to use the magnifier until I get used to the different holes, and then I think I'll be right. But we'll see how we go. Now this is in one of the bags that I've made myself. This is in one of the large ones. Okay. Where will I put these? Oh, I'll rest these there. I still have to sew around the edges on some of these, but we're getting there. The next one is an Artecy. It's called Tigers. This one is a favourite of a lot of people. This one is classed as a finish, which means I have to do 27,246 stitches to bring it to a finish. Now at the moment I'm on 50.73%. Now I did put in 823 stitches. So here we are with this one. Now that 823 went all over this side. So I'm just bringing the back down. But that's the edge of the page there. And that's how tall he is. And there's not a lot to go over this side. So it will fit. But it's not going to be too big. And I love the way this one's come out. He's just, it looks so realistic. It doesn't look like a cross stitch in the camera. Yeah, so this one is classed as a finish. And 27,000 to do on it is not too bad. This year I did 30,000 and something to finish Warmth of Home, so I know I can do it. But with everything else, we will see. Okay, the next one I worked on is Heaven and Earth design. It's Breaking Free by Ciro Marchetti. Now my goal for this year was to get right to the other side. My goal for next year, let's just find, Breaking Free, where are we? We're hiding. You know, it's not even on those pages. Hang on, I must have another, I do have another page. There you go. Breaking Free. I want to reach 20. And to do that, I need to do 18,825 stitches. Now, on this one, I did 985 stitches and I'm on 14.16%. So it's really only 15% to do it. So when you look at them individually, they're all doable. When you look at them as a whole picture, I'm hoping I can do them. This year I've done up until, oh, sounds like it's raining. Oh no, it might be the washing machine. Up until my last floss tube, I had done 225,258. That's without the little ones that I don't always count. But here is where we are with this one. If you want to see the whole thing, you'll have to go back to my Whip Parade because I had it out of the Q-Snap then. I've still got to do the blue here. I think I finished the blue in here and I've just been working on Raggedy Ann. Now my goal for this one is to do, like, to get it to 20%, and the way I want to do that is I want to finish Raggedy Ann completely. So I've only got a head to do and do these side here so it's all done, and then go over to Pinocchio, I call him Pinocchio, and put his head on and the rest of his shoulders. So that's where I want to spend the 20%, in getting those two done, and then I can work on the snow globe in the middle. But she's coming along quite nicely. This is another bag that I've made myself. And It's 11 by 17 Q-snap that I just put in there. It's a bit snug, this one, but they're not all snug. It's only because I've got a lot of fabric on the side, I think. Okay, the next one, let's see if I can find it on here as well. Like I said, I won't be going through all these goals until the end of every month. So the next one is Heaven and Earth Design, Dark Jungle, Temple and Tigers. And I've started down in this corner. So I was undecided whether just to keep going right across or whether to get this tiger in and then keep going. But I think at the moment I'm just going straight across the bottom. But anything can change, as we know. Alright, so for this one I did 552 stitches and I'm on 4.6%, 4.69%, I'll get it right. And for this one I want to reach 10%. So to do that I've got to do 19,136 stitches. Like I said, if you do them all separately, they are doable, but put all the plans together and there's a lot. So here we are with this one. Now I did work, see if I can do this, I did work on this pink flower and filling a bit here. So before I go ahead, I want to fill all these empty spaces in here and then just keep going across. So I've got the outline of the head there of that tiger, because I was going to do the tiger and then the rest of the flowers, but then I decided to go across the bottom. So I'll fill in any gaps across the bottom and we'll see how much 19,000 will get me. Whether, I don't think it'll get me to the other side, but it'd be good if it did. We will see. I've got 3 tubs here. One tub with projects that I didn't touch, one tub that I'm putting these ones in, and the one as I'm showing you they're coming from another tub. Okay, this one is Heaven and Earth Design, Hubble Bubble Square by Lisa Parker. Now this one I've got, my goal for this year was to go right across the bottom, which I've done that. And now I'm starting to come up, I'm going to get this cat, get his head on. For this one I got 724 stitches and I'm on 19.02%. My goal for this one is to reach 25% and I need to do 18,811. Now I've been working on his head and his neck, or his neck. So I'll keep bringing his neck up and get a head on him, and then I'll probably go back over here and bring that up. That's where the bottles are, and yeah, this is where the bottles are. So I'll bring it up to his head and then go across and sort of get all that row done, but I'm not going page by page, as you can see. So that's where I am with him. He looks a lot like Tiger. I think that's why I chose this one, and it just seemed to draw me to it. Now all these Q-snaps are 11 by 17 and they're all fitting quite well. That's another bag that I've made. Okay, this next one is a new start. Now in my 24 and 24 I've got a smalls category. Now some people wouldn't class this as a small, but I do compared to my large ones. So this one is Friends Quotes. I got it from Etsy. Now I'm not sure of the seller, but if you're interested, let me know in the comments and I will find out. Now I've started in the middle, so I've started on this picture frame. That's the frame that went around the door. But I don't know whether they brought this one back out because of Matthew Perry's passing or not, but this way. Pretty sure I left that at the top. Yes. Get it right. That's better. So this is where I am with this one. I've just folded it crooked, but yeah. So that's where I am with this one. I got the frame done. This is done on, I think it's 14 count. Yes, 14 count Aida, and it's one that I've dyed myself. So that's looking all right. That part's all finished. And this was a new start. Now I'm going to be spinning a wheel for all my whips, so I know which one I'm going to be working on. Now I'm going to spin 8 of them every fortnight and work on those 8. The only way I'll pull out another one is if with the Whip Warriors road trip, if I have to work on a certain project to get my stitches down and I need something specific and I'm not working on that one at the time, then I might bring in another one. Other than that, I'll just work on these 8 that we pull. And this is a favourite of everybody's. This is Toy Shop by Aimee Stewart. Now I've done a lot of the top. I've started coming down on either side, and now I've gone back into the middle to fill in the middle part. You would have seen this one out fully on my Whip Parade. This is a favourite of a lot of people's. Now this one I got 500 stitches for a challenge that I was doing. And here we are with this one. So this one I only worked down here and got all this bit done. Now I'm on 38.98% on this one. My goal for this one for next year is 52,000 stitches to go in. So that means 1,000 a week because there's 52 weeks in a year. So and I know I can do 1,000 a week. So I set the goal pretty high because I want this one to be my focus piece for a start, because I want to get it further along. I've had this one going since 2019. So I really want to get this one going. Yes, 2019. So I thought 52,000, it sounds a lot, but when I break it down to 1,000 a week, it's not a problem. I can, on a good day, I can do 1,000 at a sitting. So I should be able to do it in one day. Unless I'm busy or got things to do, then I'll just break it up into 2 days. But I'm looking forward to seeing this one progress. Because this one has got a lot of fabric. This one I've done on 18 count Aida. If I knew, this is pretty sure this is the first Haid that I started. No, it might be on 16 count. Yeah, 16 count Aida. That's why it's so big. So if I had have known back then a bit more like I do now, I wouldn't have done it on that. I would have done it on 20 count at least, or 25. But that's okay. I'm just going to keep plodding along and see how far I can get. This is another bag that I made myself. I put it in a toy bag, so it fits well. It's suited. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, the next one is another favourite. I had a few people that like this one. This one is an Artecy and it's Map of Australia. Now I've done a lot of this side. I think I've gone up to the Opera House and I'm coming across, I'm just going up these rocks here. You can see the people's Aboriginal kids' heads coming in above the crocodile. Now this one I got 1007 stitches on, and I'm on 54.40%. So you can just, I've been working over this section, so you can see the two faces and the crocodile underneath. So I'm just going to bring it up here and then continue in the middle. This is all white, so most of that is already done in there, just very hard to see. This is done on 18 count bushfire from Crafty Leanie, and this one is set for a finish. Hello Tiger, would you like to say hello? This one is set for a finish. Come here then. Oh, I won't be able to pick him up soon, he's getting a big boy. Say hello. He likes to make an appearance in most videos. He used to jump on the desk in the beginning of them, but he's getting a bit big now, so I'm hoping he doesn't. There's too much on the table. Say hello. He's a lovely boy. There you go. The thing is, he leaves his fur everywhere. But that's okay. So there's Australia map. Like I said, this one is aimed for a finish. So I've got two finishes down, but I've got my small section and I've also got a Disney section, so I should get finishes in those. But I've decided, with all the ones that I've started this year, I think I started 7, I won't be doing any more Heaven and Earth designs unless I get tempted or someone tempts me, until I finish one at least. Well, that's what I'd like to do anyway. But plans are meant to change. There is a lot of enablers out there, so who knows what might happen. Still got fur all over me. This one is a Heaven and Earth. It's a mini and it's I Love You by Randall Spangler. So that's this one. Like I said before, there is a no background one, but I'm doing it with the background just to make it more realistic, more or less. This one I got 799 stitches and I'm on 7.25%. Now what is the goal for this one? This one is to get it to 15%, so I need 14,791 stitches. Now this fortnight I worked on his hand. Just concentrated on his hand this time. So when I pick it up again, I might finish his hand, fill in all the spaces, and then I might take it over to the edge so I know that it does fit. I think it's going to be a tight fit, but we'll see how we go. But he's looking okay. Don't you think about it? I've got a Titanic Lego up here that hubby made. Just got to make sure he doesn't jump up there. It's in here for a reason, so that he doesn't get it. Okay. No. Wait. Good boy. So I've just got to make sure he doesn't jump up there. This is another bag that I've made. This was in Mum's stash when we went through all Mum's things. Now she did start to make it, but I just finished it. Put some lining in it, and there's this one, and then there's a red one, but the red one's not in today's. So I just finished it, and that way Mum's part of my stitching still. Okay. Oops. This one is, I'm not sure. Oh, okay. This one is a new start. This is a Heaven and Earth Designs. It's Quarantine Cats, and it's by Brigid Ashwood. Now this one I'm doing on 25 count Lugana. This is the first time doing it on 25 count Lugana as well. Now I started in the middle, so I've done the cat's eyes, nose, and a bit near the laptop, I think it is. I've just worked on the two colours. So not a great deal done. Quarantine cats, I got 658 done and I'm on 0.19%. Now my goal for this one is just to reach 5%. So I need to do 17,077 stitches. But this is my start, so you can see the cat's eyes, nose and the outline of his mouth. Now there's 30 odd thousand, 31,000 I think it is in black. No, 939. Now I'm not sure, should I just keep going the way I'm going and fill it all in, or should I go cross country and do the whole lot of 939? Now there is a lot, it covers the whole thing. I've never done extreme cross country before like that. I just thought maybe it'd be something different, and if I don't like it I can always change and come back. But I thought get all that 939 done and see how we go, and then I should have the outline of all the cats as well. And then if I need to work on a certain thing for my challenges, I might be able to find it depending on where I am. So that's a thought. What do you think? Do you reckon it'd be alright going extreme cross country, or do you reckon I will get lost because I've never done it on this fabric before, or do you think I should just keep going the way I'm going? What's your opinion? Because it's the first time working on Lugana and it's a 25 count. Do you think I will bugger up or get lost? I'm not too sure. We'll see how we go. This is in another bag that I've made myself. Most of these bags I've done myself. There's only a couple that I haven't. This is Friends. Now I've just got more material for Friends, which is different to this one. That I'm going to be making some more bags, which I will show on here before I put them in the group page, so that I know there is a few people of my regulars that don't have Facebook, so I show them on here first and then they email me if they want any. Okay, 2 to go. Not doing too bad. My next one is a start and a finish, you may as well say. I will put the picture up here of what it is. It's called a Notions box from the Whip Warriors group. So I started this one and finished it. All I've got to do is, as we go through the road trip, we get presents or rewards, maybe call them rewards. So we'll put floss in here, so we'll have to do the right colour. Scissors and all that will hang up here. You get little trinklets to go down here, and I think you put your name and the year on here. So I've got this bit done. So it's more or less a start and a finish. I finished all I can do on it until we go through the year. But that was nice, and I needed to use up this bit of fabric because I don't do many really little ones. So it was handy to use up this bit of fabric. And I think it's a 14 count. Where I got it from, I have no idea. So that should look alright once it's got its bits and pieces. This is in another bag that I made myself. This one I did a bad job on, but that was my first one doing vinyl. I've got heaps of vinyl, so I'm going to start making more vinyl bags, but better than that one. Okay, the last one. This one I started yesterday. This is from the Disney section. I've got a lot of Disney books, and I just wanted to do just Disney, so I can pick any Disney one out of them. It's up to me what I want to do when I do it. This one is a snow globe, because as most of you know, I do like snow globes. I do have a collection. Oh, you can't see them, it's up here, which I have showed in previous videos. So I thought I would do Stitch in a snow globe. Now I started on the snowman. So I did get the snowman done. This is done on purple 16 count, I think it is. So I got the little snowman done yesterday. Isn't he cute? I don't know whether to backstitch around him or not. It's not backstitched in the pattern, but I put his little arms on. He's got a carrot nose. But we'll see how we go. So that's my little start for Disney. He's cute. And this is just in a Disney bag. Oops. Disney bag. You can't see the pattern. Disney bag that I was gifted. So I thought, why not put the Disney pattern in there? Okay, that's all my whips. Like I said, I did work on the 12 projects. I didn't get a big amount on them, but I did work on 12 projects. So what we might do now is I'm going to spin a wheel to let me know what I'm going to be working on. Got different books everywhere here. I'm glad when the whole year starts completely, then I can just go into one diary. I've made up little cards to go in every project. I'm just going to buy little cases to put these in. Oh, hopefully. If not, I might just put them in a Ziploc bag in each of them. And that way it's got, down the bottom, it's got all the details. I'll show you. I just thought it'd be easier to keep track of everything. And then I won't be flipping from book to book. See, it's got Toy Shop, for instance. It's a Haid, it's a Heaven and Earth, 16 count. The date I started, which was the 1st to the 7th, 2019. And I'll write in the day that I finish. My goals for 2024 is my start point is 38.84%, and I want to reach 52,000 stitches, which is 1,000 a week. And then I've got the back to do more challenges because I won't finish it next year, but that's how I'm going to do it. And I just thought it would be easier to keep track, and then I'm not going from book to book and trying to find it on the page. These will go in each individual bag, and I've got one for every project. The only one that's not in is Smalls and Disney, because, well, they're quite explanatory. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to spin the wheel, spin up 8 projects, and we'll see what we're going to be working on this fortnight. Now I have the wheel ready. It's got all my 24 projects in it. Yes, I put Disney and I put Smalls. So let's see what our first one's going to be. Tigers. Now I'll just write all these down, otherwise I'll Now I don't need to show you tigers because you've just seen it. The next one. They just blacks them out. Ta-da! Let's show you Ta-da. Ta-da is a Heaven and Earth. It's a Randall spangler. This is where I'm starting on Ta-da. I haven't got a lot done. This one wasn't in the rotation for this year, but it's coming into next year. So I haven't got a lot done on this one. I haven't put those cards in yet, so let's just see. I'm on 10.56%. My goal for this one is 25%. So that's 12,339. So I'll just keep filling in at the top, I think. I know there's a lot of 939, so I might just get a lot of that done. So that's where I'm going to be starting on that one. Okay, let's spin another one. Kids. Now these are hubby's kids. I think they're in this one. Did I get the right? Oh, I got the right one. This is one that their mother charted. Of course it's going to be the last one you look at. This is what it's going to look like when it's done. Now I do have a goal for this one as well. I'm on 3.67%. My goal is to reach 10%, and I need to do 13,778 to reach my goal. This is where I am on this one. So as you can see, it's Samuel's shirt, his arm, his leg, and that's part of the tree. So I've still got a fair way to go, but that's where that one's starting. I just figure if I do the wheel, then it's not a hard choice to know which one I want to stitch on, because I love all my projects, so I'm going to stitch on them all. Okay, next one. What can this one be? Quarantine cats. Now I've already showed you that one, so I won't show you that one. That one I'm working on the 939, deciding whether to go all over across country or just as I go. Next one. Hubble Bubble. That's another one I've already just showed you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My next one. Chatelain's Fairy. Now this is a new start. I'm excited to start this one and scared at the same time. Now I've never done a chatelaine, so this is all going to be different. This is what this one's going to be. Fairies. Now my goal for this one, I said to do the middle. Now I don't mean the whole middle. I mean just like this little bit of the middle here, because that could take me all year to do. So that's the part, not the whole middle. The whole middle is way too much to do in one go. So I'm just going to start on this part. Now this one I'm doing on, I think it's 28 count. The 28 count rose peach. I've got all the floss and everything in there. And the water lilies. The only thing I don't have the right things for it is the beads. Now I'm not doing the beads until the end anyway. So I've got other beads I can use, but I'm umming and ahhing whether to use different beads, the same size, just probably not the right, complete right colour, but close enough, or to get the right bead pack next year. So I haven't decided that yet. Depends on money, because they are expensive, and I could just use what I've got. Okay, the next one is Lynn Foxtrot. Now these ones that I'm doing now, they'll stay blacked out. They'll stay blacked out so that when I pick again, I don't get the same ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In Foxtrot. Let's see if I can find the right one. I'm not sure if I've got the right one. Oh, look at that, I did. Oh, this is the Lynn Fox truck. This is the truck that hubby drives. Now he took the photo, so it's his photo and I just charted it. If you go back on one of my earlier videos, I have already done him one. This is a different truck that he drove. Okay, so I am on I'm on 7.61%. I want to reach 15%. So it's 16,927 to go into this one. This is where we are with this one. Now last time I put in the yellow and the reds because I wanted some different colours in it. So I'm not sure where I'm going to work this time. I could bring this dirt up, or I could bring the dirt across, or I could work on the truck. I don't know. We'll see what colour takes my fancy when I start it. I might even do the bull bar and get that done. Or I could just do a string of dirt, a string of truck, and go like that. Don't know yet. We will see where, as they say, see where the wind takes you. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the 8th one will be toy shop. Seeing as I didn't spin it, my eighth one will be the toy shop. So there's the eight ones I'm going to be working on. That's tigers, ta-da, kids, quarantine cats, Hubble Bubble, Chatelaine. I'm looking forward to that one. Lynn Fox truck and toy shop. So there you have it. They're the 8 I'm going to work on for the fortnight, and we will see how we go. I will put all these cards into every bag, and that way I don't have to flick through books and books. I'll only have this one book now. At every beginning of the month, I put everything on here, all my 24 projects, and underneath it I have put how many I have to do for that challenge for the year. So when it comes to February, I will write in the ones that I worked on and the new amount, what I'm up to, so that we can cross it off month by month. Instead of doing it every fortnight, I thought I've got no other use for that that page where it's got everything on it for the whole month, so I will put all my charts on there, and then I will write it in red when I've worked on it for that fortnight, for that month. And then, like for Rusty Cauldron, for instance, I need 17,900. If I only get 900 done, then I'll put in another colour 17,000 left to do. So that way I can keep track of. Saves having a board. I was thinking about doing a board like Jen does, but I thought I've got this book. I may as well just do it all in the one book, and then I'll just cross it off that way. And I think that will work for me. So we will see how we go. If I think I need a board as we go along, I'll change and get a board. No dramas. Oh, I forgot to say at the beginning of this video, I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas. I'm a bit rattled today from the holidays, I guess. Yeah, I hope everyone had a happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, or whatever they celebrated. If they celebrated Hanukkah or all these other Christmas or holiday spirits that are out there. Not everyone celebrates Christmas. If you just had a quiet one by yourself, I hope you had a quite nice day. I hope you got in a lot of stitching. But yeah, I just hope you enjoyed yourself. I will see you in the new year. So everybody have a happy new year, a safe new year. If you can stay off the roads, do so, because they're always a mess out there at New Year. There's been even a few deaths in Australia over Christmas. There was a few on Christmas Day, which is very sad. But they're all in the water, so whether they've gone swimming or whether they've just got swept away, I'm not quite sure. But everybody stay safe, stay well. If you haven't subscribed, hit that little subscribe button. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button so I know that you're happy with what you see. If there's any other content that you would like to see, leave it in the comments and I will do my best to do what you would like. If you want a craft tour again, I've done one, but I have added a few things. I will do another one if you want one of those. My Instagram is down below, fun with cross stitch with underscore in between all the words. My email address is down below. If you haven't joined the Fun with Cross Stitch Facebook group, pop along and join the group. Hit the do the questions and then you'll be accepted in. There is a lot of challenges over there. Like I said, there's one for every month. There's a yearly one and there's also a 2-yearly one. It's going to be a lot of fun. So pop along and join us. Join in the fun. Words today. Come on. Okay, well, I think that's all I need to tell you today. Don't forget, if you're interested in the giveaways, don't put giveaway, don't put free, don't put prize. Be discreet with the way you word it. Just put the words in, put in a sentence or make up a story even if you want to. Let's have a bit of fun with it. Okay, so I will be back. When will I be back? Oh, I've lost my other diary now. Okay, what is it today? It's the 27th. So the next one's the 3rd. So it should be the 10th. I should be back on the 10th. I'm going to try and do better with my stitch with me's and try and get one done every week if I can. Like have my videos done on the Wednesday, and then the following Wednesday I might do a stitch with me. The following Wednesday I'll do my video. That's how I'd like to work it. And if I can do more stitch with me's in between, then I will. We'll see how we go. Got my new sewing machine over there. It's all covered, but I'll put a photo of my new sewing machine that hubby brought me for Christmas. So I'll be getting a lot more sewing done. Making a lot more bags, baskets, needle books, all those sort of things, grown guards. And they will all be shown on here. If I've got a lot to show, I will do a separate video. If there's only a few, then I'll just put it on the end of my normal floss tube. And then once I show them on here, then I'll put them in the Facebook group, Fun with Cross Stitch. And that way you can purchase them on there as well. Well, that's it for me, guys. I think I've rambled on enough. I hope you don't mind a long video. This one says 53 minutes and I've got to edit it yet. Sorry about that if you don't like a long video, and not sorry if you do. I hope you enjoy this video and the content that I put out. I will see you in 2 weeks. Bye for now.